that's way too loud, actually. Vergil DMD day... I don't know. Day 4, actually. Oh my gosh, you can hear an echo. My microphone is gonna blow up the jet. All right, let's go. Not gonna lie, I did this to decide. I kind of half did this run to decide whether who I would truly like, you know, main in the DMC space. Whether I'd be a Dante guy or a Vergil guy. Sometimes I go back to Dante for shorts, but when I look at Vergil, it's like, Here's the thing. Every time I go play DMC5, I'm always stuck between those two options. Am I a Vergil guy or a Dante guy? There's pros and cons to both of them. Oh my gosh, it's Brent! Hello, guy. You made like the coolest like montage. Fuck you. I'm trying to respond to this guy. Let me do my thing. I really mess with your okay, nice. I'm just selling every input today. Nice, I am beyond washed right now. But yeah, I really messed with your 1,000 hours of DMC video. Oh, okay. Now, what is that style? What is that style? What is that? Dude, 4,000? Are you serious? Despicable. Hold on, can't you just... I swear, there's like some... Yeah, this thing... I don't know what to call it. I found it off a Zero short. Bian Akuma guy made it. I'm like, oh, this is a cheese movement strat, dude. I don't think I'm ever gonna seriously implement it, but it's cool that that exists. And we're gonna head up immediately. That doesn't connect from that range. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, I can't perfect time it. Okay, there. Are we better off now? There we go. Okay, 1,000 up. We're better. I should start thinking about my like inputs I do with this, because I'm here to get better at him, not, you know, cruise through. We're here to get better, bro. We're not here to baby button mash through. Also, S ranking this is like straight terminal cancer to do. Oh my gosh. Why is this guy behind me? I'm doing that judgment cut too late. That's my issue. LOL. Hey, I've actually got something for you. Hold on. Do your thing. Do something. And okay, I timed it wrong. On. I actually don't know Fury's patterns at all. It might be Bleak. That's bad, hold on. Fury's teleport based on hits, I think so. Bozo? I'm mashing buttons. Someone help me. What's the best tool to deal with this guy? That, I guess. Perfect release, Rising Dragon. Damn, 3,000? Well, I guess it did get hit a lot there, but still, yuck. Hold on, I do actually gotta go get all the blue orbs. I did not do that. We need to go get all the blue orbs before everybody on my server starts raging at me. You didn't get all the blue orbs. Why don't you have all the blue orbs? You have to get the blue orbs. If you don't listen to me, you're gonna get, I don't know, butt fucked or something. I don't know, dude. Everybody just really wants me to get the blue orbs, and I don't really care because I don't find it that necessary. But I get, it wouldn't hurt to get more HP. Why not? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the YouTube video, guys. You should check out this guy called Peculiar. It makes a bunch of good Vergil combos. Are you good for studying? Ah, okay. If my goat Brent says so, then it might be worth it. Peculiar. DMC5 6. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Okay, I don't want an analysis. I want a performance. Show me some okay, there he's doing his thing. But I think you know the guy. His name is Kate. I don't know how you say it specifically. There's a little bit of tomfoolery in his name. The thing is, he told me that it's best to learn Vergil if you like go to the void and really learn his moveset instead of actually just like, you know, going through the game, learning game knowledge like this, which is what I'm currently doing. But apparently it's actually better if you do just go in the void and get more familiar with his moveset. Okay, nice. This guy's just flying. Nice. What the fuck? What is this in like 4K, 8K, 10K? No, it's not actually. Yeah, this guy's just thinking of the 4th dimension right now. How do you lose with like this? You don't. Nice. I'm giving you my sub. Interesting. Okay. So, what I should, if we're genuinely here to improve, actually, I do need to go check out the blue orbs to see what I'm missing, because I'm not trying to get people to cry about it all day over my playthrough. Okay. If I genuinely do want to improve first, I think, before learning anything to do with the clone, we should learn our actual own moveset. Nice, man! On. Okay, okay. I guess I'll get this, because why not? So, a couple things to know, because when it comes to me and DMC, I'm really bad at freestyling. I always have to think about what I'm... Okay, fuck me. No! Okay. I always have to think about a little bit about what I'm doing beforehand. So, I think what we want to do here is just really get used to this move right here. Round trip. That thing is great for air stunning potential. It's just I'm not entirely sure on how to fully utilize it, because the thing is with Dante, he has crazy stuff to utilize from the floor. He has crazy stuff that you can use on the floor to just keep attacking them while they're in the air. For Vergil, I don't know if that's the case. I guess you could, in the video by Peculiar we just saw, that guy, he used he used the round trip in the air to like set up something else with this clone. So I guess you can use that, but that's kind of more for stylish and not practicality, you know what I mean? I timed that wrong. Okay, he does stay in the air after that, though. So... okay, that's a good start. I forget it. If you do the optional encounters, your S rank is cucked for some reason. I don't know why. This mission is so weird. Okay, I remember this section right here being like an actual rape fest. Like, actually, like, not fun. Like, poo-poo butt. Like, poorly designed. What is over here, actually? I never reached this point. Can you just skip part of the level with this? I think you can, yeah. I don't want to do that, though. I do want to fight, so this is what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with any of your guys' bullcrap. Can I please Judgment Cut to just save my life, dude? Okay, when I'm not in SCT, I can do it. When I'm in SCT, I can't do it. Nice job. Alright, no more baby button mash time. What? How did that? Okay. Cool beans, man. We're gonna hold 1, 2, 3. Oh, I saw that. I could have went into a lunar phase and do a jump cancel into something like this. What? Dude, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Okay, hold on. Nope. We're restarting. Oh my gosh, I forgot how brutal this mission is. A part of the problem is that I did try to attack him, but he's a rolling hyper armor monster. And I didn't get him right just because, yeah, you can break him with the Mirage Blades. I actually never used Mirage Blades. Okay, hold on. Let's start playing the game, but we're thinking about how we're playing the game. Very difficult task indeed, guys. All right, so what did I just do? Did I just cancel my thing? Oh, you can cancel the startup of Judgment Cut? Okay, so you can't cancel that with just jumping? Did it? Okay. I need to get really used to the timing for this right here. Because I thought I just hit it there, but the problem was, I just did it like... You need to hold that down for a really long time to get that to come out. Okay. You must be cognizant of that thing's timing. Why? Okay. 1 out of 4 purple orbs. I'm missing something. Okay. Not nice. Okay, okay. I forget. I swapped my keybinds for lock on and DT because my controller was broken. My controller was broken, so I had to swap the buttons, and now I get them mixed up because I just recently swapped them back. Okay. No more excuses. No baby time. You know what buttons do what. We're gonna go up immediately. Okay, I wanted to do a stinger after that, but this really isn't helping me when the camera angle like poops itself like that. Okay, that's much better than what we were at before. What? I can't even do anything. It comes out in my face at a time where I can't even react at. Okay. Nice, man. I need to stop getting tripped up over the S rank things or the amount of stylish points you have. The stylish points in this game is weird anyway. Okay, I forget it. That thing comes out at a very odd timing. On. Bozo. Is this what we're gonna do? Bozo? Get out of here. Yeah, so my problem is right now, I'm not really thinking about my approaches, really. I'm kind of like freestyling into it, so the way I learn best is if I really think about what I'm doing. Okay, can you go? Okay, why am I locking on the other way? I think it's because I'm locking onto the other thing over there. It's easier if I do it on this side, I believe. Go to hell. 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 There we go, get out of here. It's this angle right here that doesn't allow me. Or maybe it does. Oh, it wasn't an SCT. That's why I didn't connect. I wanted to do the wing attack, but I was like, wait a minute. When did it come out? You're not an SCT, big bro. Also, guys, a little bit underrated. I don't know. Underrated. Unrelated, not underrated. Unrelated. In Breaking Bad, when Bozos.
Which one of you will die first? Clean cut.
In Breaking Bad, big spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the show, but in Breaking Bad, Walter is really, really egotistical, and that's one of the main character traits for him throughout the show. Now, me and some other people on my server were discussing this, but the thing is, it's like, I think Walter's form of ego, it stems from the inadequacy on who he could have been. Now, it's not like Walter, he was a very prestigious, awarded, what do you call it? Chemo guy? Chemistry man. I don't know, dude. He was a very prestigious, guy in the arts of, like, just, you know, chemistry. But I think he was very egotistical throughout the show. He even killed Mike over the fact that, he literally just insulted him. That's literally the reason why he died. And really, if you look at the final season, I don't know if this was because Gretchen and Elliot, they didn't want to associate with Walter, or maybe it's because, I don't know, they didn't like him based off the last interaction they had in season 1, if you remember that. But the thing is, it didn't really seem they liked him. And Walter in Granite State, that episode, he decided to literally go after them. That's technically what saved Walter, I guess. Him actually, he saw Gretchen and Elliot just, you know, discredit his efforts and then say, oh yeah, Walter never did anything for the company besides just the name. And that really offended Walt's ego, so he got so angry he actually went after them and did a whole, and Felina happened because of that. Hello, Leo. So, the thing is, I think ultimately, Walter's sort of half-hatred for Gretchen and Elliot was, it was a complicated thing, but honestly, I think that, in general, hatred can be a mirror for, hatred can be a mirror in general, I believe. So you can reflect it onto yourself, or you can reflect it onto others. Walter, when he left Gray Matter Technologies, he could have just worked, he could have reflected that mirror onto himself and said, yes, I hate my living condition. I hate getting these sloppy blowjobs on my birthday. I hate being disrespected all the time. I could do something about it. He could have hated his situation. That could have been his issue. Hello, I'm talking about Breaking Bad. or you could have reflected the hate onto Gretchen and Elliot, which was, I guess it kind of worked out for him in the end because he hated them so. I don't know about hate, but that moment flared up his ego to a point where he was like, okay, I got to do something about this. So much so where it motivated him to, I guess, commit the final plan. But still, Walter's not made out to, like, Breaking Bad does its directing brilliantly, so it didn't make it wasn't always, didn't always seem like Walter was the bad guy. But if you look at things more, I don't want to say objectively, but I'll say more objectively, then you're like, Walter's a dickhead. Walter's a dickhead.
Yeah, I just slightly paid attention on my season 1 rewatch, and I realized, yeah, he's a dickhead from the start.
Even in episode 1,
Yeah.
When?
Like, he's just, like, he's not as much as, you know, as prominent.
Yeah, I didn't notice it at all because I rewatched season 1 a little bit back, and I was like, Walter is an innocent, woo-lucky old man.
Season 1 has the fridge scene, though. The fridge scene is a little, it's like the start of everything. I like how it just took one TV to create the final episode. Like, it would have ended at Granite State if not for that.
A TV, yeah.
Yeah, just the TV channel being on that.
Yeah, the Blue War, baby. Okay, so I don't know, Pancaker. Me and Delirious were talking about this. So, do you think Walter's big whole ego thing? Do you think that was something? I'll give you 3 explanations, and you can just tell me which one makes the most sense to you. So, for me, I believe that Walter's ego was it derived from sort of his inadequacy in life, and he became egotistical because he knew he could have been that guy. The guy who ran Gray Matter Technologies, that company's worth billions, blah blah blah. He could have been that guy. That's why I thought he was egotistical. Like, in episode 1, he wasn't egotistical at all. He actually ate the disrespect multiple times. But it really lay dormant within him because when he started to take back control over his life, quote unquote, it was in the worst way possible, but he took back control over his life. Yeah, he started becoming super egotistical because he knew what and who he was. Now, Delirious is his thought process was that he just had some narcissistic disorder from the beginning, which is sensible, but I like to think more, I guess, I like to think more rationally in like the world of like reason, like linking events to events, not something he was born with. But I do think, I'm not saying that Deli's reasoning isn't legitimate. I just think that it makes more sense. Or the third reason, you have your own interpretation.
I think he's a narcissist in general, but like him seeing them succeed right when he leaves is probably what sparked it all.
Okay. By the way, this is a kind of I have too many spoilers on BCS because I got them off like random live streams, and random guys just watched the show, just blurted out spoilers, and I was like, what the fuck? But the thing is, with Jimmy, I mean, I noticed this in like the first 4 seasons. Jimmy is a guy, he's a, I don't know if I would say a bad guy, but he's not a good person for sure. He's kind of a dickhead, but he's not Walt tier. Like but
Jesse, kind of. Like, he's a good person at heart, but just ends up doing horrible things.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I was putting it. But that's why I was reluctant to say that he was a bad person, because I don't think necessarily he's not like Walter, who just goes out of his way to kill people for ego.
In Breaking Bad, he's definitely a bad person, but for the most part, in Better Call Saul, he's good. Like by the end, I think he changed, but for the most part, he's just like, I guess, one of the nicer people in the shows.
Why is there like nobody nice in Breaking Bad, man? Like only like Holly and like Flynn, maybe. There's not very many nice people, and everybody who is nice gets fucked by Walter or something, until turning into like worse people like Skylar.
Yeah, anyone that's not just like a kid is an asshole in that show. Like even Marie or Skylar.
I think Marie was a bitch from the beginning, but I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Howard is probably the only like completely like pure adult in the entire.
He's the only stable adult in the whole verse.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
He's just the office firm manager guy. That's literally it. Not gonna lie, I think one of the most infernal points of rage throughout the entire series at the end of season 1. I forgot if it was at the end of season 1, but it was at some point earlier in BCS when we find out that Chuck was the one just screwing over Jimmy the entire time because he didn't respect how he got there to his lawyering position. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Like all of Chuck's like big pop-off moments are just like all of them are some of the best in the entire verse. Like he's probably the most consistent character.
Yeah, you could say so actually. When he big spoilers for Better Call Saul, by the way, for anybody in chat. Like this, I legitimately did not believe he died at like I think it was mid season 3, because I was like, there's no way he died to that shit. No, I wasn't like disbelief. I was like, no way. There's got to be some other, you know, conclusion to this whole mess.
Wait, what was it?
When you remember when like Chuck died in the house fire thing, right? Because he was paranoid about electricity or some bullshit.
I don't think he made it to that part, actually.
No, I made it that far, yeah, but
okay, never mind. You did go past the part you said you stopped at then.
yeah, no, it was no. Okay, what you're thinking about is a scene where Nacho replaces Hector's pills, which did happen before that. I dropped the show at like I don't know if you remember in season 4, episode 1. It was when I think. It was when you remember when it was nighttime and the twins and I think it was Hector or something. It was some Salamanca business. They were doing a deal with Hector in the night, and then Hector had a heart problem, and they didn't know why, and everyone just like rushed to his aid because they was like, what the fuck's going on? But only Nacho knew what was going on because he swapped out the pill.
That was the end of season 3.
Yeah.
That was like the finale.
Yeah. So I dropped off there.
Okay, so yeah. I see.
At that point, when Chuck died, I literally didn't believe that that's how he died, because the thing is, I was like, there's got to be some other resolution to Jimmy and Chuck's conflict than this, but I think the open-ended kind of tragedy of what happened there really is the biggest gut punch of that.
I think because of what you thought of the show for the entire thing probably made it like less interesting.
Yeah,
I
should watch the show with the fucking brain, because I literally didn't watch it. I was stupid as fuck watching that show, bro.
I still think it's like maybe because of all the build up and all, it might be the most disturbing scene. Like I can't think of any others. You gotta rewatch everything.
I do need to rewatch it, seriously.
Like, even though you did get spoiled and everything, you'll still appreciate it.
100%. Like, dude, I was spoiled on yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I got spoiled in all the Face Off, and it was still like the best episode at that point, other than Crawl Space.
Yeah, I think I did send you a thing that said, here's all the BCS spoilers I know, and then you said all of them were like 10 million out of 10 level spoiler, like nuclear show defining spoiler.
Yeah, like you got all the worst ones possible. I won't even like say it because of the chat, you know, you already spoiled the Chuck thing, but
yeah,
like, and an execution ending is probably the worst thing to be spoiled on.
Okay, here's the thing, the Nacho thing, I knew he died because I was watching BCS as it was airing, and then since I was watching BCS related content on YouTube, I just randomly, before I even watched the episode, I just saw a video that said Nacho's death, and it was a thumbnail of it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like people can be more subtle with their thumbnails and titles.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Before I even watched the episode, that shit just happened. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
But
They don't even try to make like a cool title. It's just this character died, and it's a
Nice, man.
The thumbnail's a picture of them when they die.
dickhead move. But the thing is, so I got all the worst shit spoiled for me, but even so, I think I can appreciate it because when I got Hank's death spoiled for me, but that was still the best episode of the show up to that point, excluding Face Off, Ozymandias. So I was like, it doesn't really matter that much to me because as long as the build up and execution is strong, then I don't think it really matters because it wouldn't detach too much from your general enjoyment of the thing.
Yeah, as long as I didn't get spoiled on like the context and all, I'm fine.
Yes, because that matters a lot. I'd say maybe even more so,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, like if I was just spoiled on like Gus conclusion, like it wouldn't feel the same. Like, cause if they got spoiled in the entire episode, it wasn't as cool as seeing it for the first time. But if I just got spoiled on that, like the entire build up to how it happened with the Hector stuff, would make it, you know, as big of a moment as it could have been.
Nice, I got one shot on DMD. I love DMC5.
We love DMD.
We love bro. I'm telling you right now, I would not recommend you play fucking DMD, bro. Do not play DMD.
Does it even have enemy encounters?
Yes, probably ones you wouldn't like though.
Yeah.
They'll give you like 3 Fury rooms. I hope you enjoy that.
Yay.
The one good enemy in the game for you.
Yep. The good enemy.
What tier do you have them again? Like A tier?
B.
B?
Hell Judicas were almost B, but they don't have enough like good encounters.
Like C minus, bro. Hell Judecas.
They also have the best use in encounters, but like they still aren't that interesting.
They hit me. They don't let me combo them. That's their problem.
You gotta get better at comboing.
Tisk. Why is Fury in B tier? Wasn't he A tier? I swear he was.
No.
Never?
Yeah, it's always B tier.
So can we get some clarity on how many Neo 2 enemies are above a Fury?
I'll have to check my list because I know there's some B tiers that are also above it. And there's probably things that went up because of Libra.
Why did ED Libra change your whole game, bro? Everything in gaming history goes up.
Yeah, everything has to go up. It's just that bad.
Said Chorion has it in S tier.
my enemy tier list. No. I have to dig through old images. Oh no, it's probably a magic word.
Oh, your goat.
Alright, there's at least 30.
Okay,
Oh.
at least 30.
Yeah, just an estimate.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna count.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14.
6, 7?
Yeah, so DMC5 doesn't even have 30 enemies.
Yeah. Doesn't even have enemies.
Sure, man.
I gotta remember, did I hate these enemies or did I like them? I can't tell if Lassie hated them or if I did. That's probably bad. Okay, we're gonna recreate this.
I'm actually really surprised you found Dante combat fun at all because with how much you like shitted on I don't know what shitted on, but more like pointed out the bigger flaws in the game, to put it generously. With how much you dislike.
Like,
go ahead, sorry.
He does so much. Like, how many weapons would he have? Like 4 melee.
Yes, 4 melee, then 4 guns
4 to 5
off
guns.
base.
Yeah, and then all the stances.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the most off the bat, like more than Nero, which you have to beat the entire game for him to be passable.
Hey, let's be
I'm
nice.
gonna
Let's
have to
be
play it
nice.
after I
Let's
beat the
be
game,
nice.
use
Let's be
Dante.
nice.
Maybe if I enjoy it more if I bought it on PC and had mods to give me red orbs. But I have to like grind levels if I want to make Nero playable.
This is why you just do a Vergil glitch and get 999 million red orbs at the start of the game.
Too much work.
This is why. This is why you buy the red orbs from the Capcom store.
I hate that so much.
What do you mean?
I think seeing that for the first time lowered the game.
This okay. That actually also pisses me off. Why the fuck is there a store page on the homepage of your game? That should never exist unless you're playing Fortnite or some online microtransaction game, not a solo action fucking game.
There's a skin I want, but I have to restrain myself. These guys are probably S tier. Oh, it's not even an enemy.
But yeah, like, I don't want to say downplay, but with how much you didn't, I guess you didn't enjoy Nero's gameplay, because I think that's the bottom line for you. You gave it like what, like a 4 or some shit?
Yeah, I didn't really use them much after beating the game. Because I don't know why I would when I have the best combat of all time, other than Neo 2.
Maybe you can be like Flashy, who has Nero as the best combat in history next to Neo 2.
Yeah, Flashy's weird.
He is weird.
I don't want to be weird.
What you, I find it a little weird actually. You're hanging out with like the weirdo.
That could apply to 3 people.
Who is okay? That's true actually.
Maybe more.
Is Strafe a weirdo?
Yeah. He likes Andor.
He likes Andor.
Yeah.
I will never understand Strafe. After he experiences something peak, he has to like wash it down with Kingdom Hearts or something. He says, I have to help back on slop. It's necessary. I'm like, what is
I
wrong
kind of
with
do
you?
the same thing.
Why? Dude.
Like, it's not really like where I have to wash everything down, but I like need something at the bottom. That's not just like good.
Dude, I try to just try to go on like peak tirades,
That's why I
bro.
listen to Opium.
No, no, no. One of the worst
I need more
uses of
bottom
time in
spots.
your life.
I need more bottom spots.
No,
though.
you don't. No, you don't.
People think I'm a glazer. 90% of my stats. Are
Sure, you actually are. You are
90,
very
100.
positive for like general music stuff and it's stuff in general. So you need to wash it down with some slop.
Yeah. I don't even remember some of these enemies existing.
What, in DMC5 or Neo 2?
I'll make my Neo 2 enemy tier list again from memory. So I don't know some of these anymore.
Neo 2 is the most maybe game I've ever seen in my life.
But the Floridian guys.
On one hand, for Neo 2, it sounds like everything I could ever want. Awesome, very deep combat with awesome bosses and amazing enemies. But the problem is, apparently, like I guess the difficulty of the early game learning curve is like horrendous or something like that.
There might be mods out there where you like just like level yourself up to 30 at the start.
It's a little bit concerning, but Flashy, he can be a little bit inaccurate sometimes, but he told me that you should never be taking high damage at the start of the game if you actually use the proper tools. Is this true?
Yeah. And also Devil likes the high damage, so it's probably bad.
Oh man. Oh, I hate high damage, so
Yeah. I think without the high damage and with like a story that doesn't suck, it would be top 10 game.
it sounds like it because I'm wondering why it isn't higher for most people. You don't I never see you or like Strafe talk about Neo 2 like it's an old time one of your favorite games ever, and it sounds like there's everything
We talk about
there.
the combat like that.
Yeah, no, the combat, the enemy roster, you guys talk about like that, but nothing else for some reason. And I'm like, what's wrong? Is this a case of Team Ninja story?
Yeah, I actually haven't mentioned this at all, but it does have like one of my least favorite story moments ever. around the end.
Nice.
So what happens is after like a really like, you know, passable ending, like it's, you know, that's a climax, that's the ending.
Mm-hmm.
You return to Neo 1 and you meet up with a Neo 1 character and
Okay.
other Neo 1 characters, and you just walk through a level you already did,
Okay.
and then the game ended.
What the fuck?
So
What?
like, you fight Otakimaru, who's pretty cool, but you don't know anything about him at that point. Wait, it's just Neo 1 pandering for all the fans.
And Neo 1 is a what out of 10 game for you?
3.
Yay! Were you excited to see that?
Yay! I was excited to fight an NPC boss and have to deal with them. It
Ah.
was really fun.
It's like Everdark Libra.
Yeah, except he dies in 10 seconds. It was kind of annoying, but like easy.
This sounds like ass.
Yeah, it's like if Getin was the penultimate boss of Godfrey,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually didn't have spells, he just used melee attacks.
Would make the boss better, but he's still his ass.
Yeah. I don't hate Getin as much as most. I just think he's like pointless.
I do.
Send him as mid.
By the way, what happened to what is Pojon and his relationship with Team Ninja?
I don't even understand it really. I think he just hates them. Not really much to it.
Did he like? Is he like ass at the games or something? I only know like outside of Souls, like his playthroughs are like extremely chopped.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's horrible.
What do you mean he's horrible?
The 9 Souls playthrough was hard. Hard to think about.
Can you Elden Ringify this? Jedius only thinks in Elden Ringify terms.
I mean, it's like if every game that wasn't Elden Ring or Dark Souls 1, you played everything like how you fight Cataphract in that first stream. And you confirmed to Cephas Gallus, yeah, that like that.
Nice. So you said everything?
Yeah, like anything that's not a FromSoft game, it's just like, I don't know how it happens.
What
Like,
happened?
he's been so much worse.
I'm DMC5 void combo slopping. The only part of the game probably worth playing to you.
And DMC5 when you can be playing Wukong.
Ah, shut up! I need to make this shot.
Finished making all my shorts.
You made like a bazillion million on like some albums, I think.
I still am too lazy to upload them right now.
Become unlazy.
Because that takes not being able to have something in the corner
Oh
for
man.
multitasking.
Quote unquote
I usually do.
multitasking.
Like, it doesn't let me watch Squid Game Season 2, it doesn't let me listen to an album.
I know, man. You have to be attentive when making things, and you can't have anything else in this. Well, you can't. You can sometimes, I guess, but still, generally, I don't think you should. You probably shouldn't have stuff on the side distracting you from the editing that's actually important.
The world's greatest multitasker.
Are you sure?
I do everything with something in the corner. Or doing something else if it is the thing in the corner.
Bro, okay, I'm kind of the opposite. I can only supremely focus if the only thing I hear is literally like radio silence.
Yeah, I do like game design when I'm listening to albums. I'm watching like a show. I usually like maybe do editing.
Is this like
Oh,
a?
that's only for rewatches.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then
I wouldn't do that on a first watch.
would you do?
Like I
Okay.
forget things for the shows, but if I'm rewatching them just like on the side, off the side, I can recall things.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Are you like a strafe type person who has to have 4 screens on at the same time to focus?
Yes.
Me no comprendo, man. Me no comprendo. I distinctly remember in Magikarp Pojon defending Gwyn. What do you make of that? I forgot what you have him in again. What tier?
He's like E tier.
E tier.
I had to play Dark Souls 1 to get to his moveset sucks.
Ah,
Sucks.
the 8 out of 10 game.
I think honestly, if Gwen was like just a random side boss and not like
The final boss?
final boss, or character, everyone would put him in the left. Like he has good presentation and all, but he's like the closest they've made a boss to being unplayable.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like it's the one time I agree with challenge runners kind of.
That he's unplayable tier. What's oh
Yeah.
no, he's not that bad. He's like hold on.
Like
Hold on.
fast slash need parries.
You need oh, that's true
fine.
actually. That's ass. You need berries.
I thought you needed parries for Pontiff in my first playthrough.
Like okay, bro. He's by the way, you have like 72 MS reaction time and you tell me you can't consistently react to that fucking fast slash?
No, because of DS1 gameplay.
This is why you always
It's a
bring a
slow-ass roll.
slow ass. So technically, if it was about like reaction time and hitting a button that wasn't DS1 tier, you could react to it. But it's
Yes.
DS1.
I can't, like, there's specific things I can't react to. I don't know why. I can react to Osiris Charge, but I can't react to Putrescent Knight Boomerang.
This weird meme
That's,
of
like,
your
way
reaction time.
Maybe it's like an animation thing where I think it's another attack and I don't have to worry about it. Or has different timing.
I think maybe I don't know.
I'm watching gameplay of Neo 2 areas to remember what this enemy does.
So if you take away all of the presentation from if you take away all the presentation from Gwyn, you just take away all the good music, all like the cool arena and the lore and all the pretty quote unquote pretty assets. What tier would he be if that just didn't exist? If you
And you know,
Everdark Libra tier?
with all of that taken into mind, I have me tier. So without that, he's like maybe bottom 10 in the series.
Let's be nice.
If he was just a random guy, then he would be bottom 10.
Hey, bro, the jet reaction time with my jet reaction time of 300 MS and DS1 gameplay, you have to fight him with the shield and
Yes, input delay.
yes, with input delay too. His grab is like barely perceivable. Like how fast his grab comes out, you can barely perceive it and get out of the way if you can react instantly.
I'm the best at dodging grabs. Like I'm so good that I don't even know some of them are grabs.
Could you?
I learned Morga how to grab this year.
What? Oh yeah, his
I
grab.
remember.
It's phase 2.
Yeah, I've never been hit by that.
I literally forgot the thing existed.
Like I see the attack all the time. I think it's just a normal one.
Am I wrong if I say it like makes the flow? It makes this fight like a little bit worse because it's easy and then it ruins the
Yeah,
flow a little
the
bit.
blood attacks make them worse. I'd say.
All the blood.
Like, I think phase 2 is so good, but the blood attacks they're so slow and they like make him stop moving.
They ruin the flow a little bit because Okay, it works for Margit's flow because Margit is very centered around. I wouldn't say he has a lot of slow and fast attacks in his kit, but generally you are taking a more slower tempo to his swings. He doesn't really have that many fast attacks outside of his dagger attacks and a bullshit sword club move, carry sword combo. But it works because it flows well into all like the mixing between the slow and the fast. Morgoth's fight is generally very intuitive, and the timings are like semi-quick. But that slow ass shit it does not fit at all. It does not fit at all.
I can't wait for you to fight this one Wukong boss. Like this one specific one. I like. But I know you will hate. Like there's a guaranteed chance.
It's not a jet type boss.
Yeah, most people don't like it. It's like one of the bosses that everyone hates.
But you said you like it, right?
Yeah, I have it low A.
Reason being?
Cool. And he has an attack I think is high S.
Okay.
That's about it.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think for Morgoth, they like I feel like they didn't know how to improve on him in phase 2, so most of the changes you're getting don't really matter. You have the blood attacks, which actually make the fight a little bit worse. You have the
Just because of that, yeah.
You have the explosions that he throws on the floor, which are useless to me because they're way too slow for you to actually like manage and take care of.
Isn't it insane to say that phase 2 is worse than phase 1?
I think it's fair to say, but I would agree with you, and the language of saying he becomes worse makes it sound significant, but I still do agree that he does become worse. Like he doesn't go down a tier or anything. It's just a slight like a slight decline in quality. Like the external thing he does with like whenever the slam he has those explosions, they kind of look like shit, but still like they don't really do anything for the fight because with how much you're moving in the fight, it's not something you have to manage at all. Moog's fight is where Moog phase 1 is where you're very static. Like you're not moving, you're not changing directions and flying around the arena much in phase 1, I don't feel. So that's why the blood flame works so well in phase 2 because you are moving across the arena whenever he does those flying attacks or the charge attacks. The positioning is very stringent. So those lingering effects also, they do add a lot in a fight where you're forced to move a lot in phase 2, but the positioning keeps that movement very strict. When in Morgoth's fight, when you're moving a lot with externals that come very slowly, so they don't mix well.
Yeah. Morgoth, does he get like new moves in phase 2, like extenders, not really moves?
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but
if he doesn't, then it's just like definitely worse because the vomit diarrhea things are kind of annoying. Like they just don't do much and they look like shit.
They look like shit. Hold on. By the way, I gotta ask you this. Everdark Libra? No, sorry. Yeah, Everdark Libra effects or the Morgoth shit puke diarrhea effect?
I think like Libra effects are definitely worse. Like it's not close, but I laughed when I saw the phase transition for the first time. Morgoth. I think like the blood flame attacks, they're definitely like the worst part of the fight. That's really all he gets.
Actually, to scratch that, his worst attack is the stupid combo flurry shit he has, where he just.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's actually a pointless attack.
It's silly looking.
Stupid. That move, you could actually delete that move from the fight and then nothing would change.
No.
No!
Leave me into it.
No. By the way, let me think of a good example, a good comparison. You're like the ED Libra expert. Expert hater.
No? Yeah.
Let me think of some garbage. Like what's something that looks like actually like visually like horrendous.
Hmm. And there's one I should say, but I don't remember it now.
um. In
I
general,
think Night VFX,
they're
they
bleak.
sometimes look really good like the skyboxes,
Mm-hmm.
but they feel like indie game, $5 Steam game
Another
that's
Steam.
actually good, but has
Let's be
like weird
nice.
unpolished textures.
What would Centurion say to that?
I don't know. That guy's kind of weird.
He's the Night Rain guy. He's. I think he said he thinks it looks like Everdark
I hate
Gladius'
Night
shit.
Rain.
Say, I think pretty sure he said Everdark Gladius looks fine. The the charge thing that looks really bad.
March looks like an Anotri attack.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know why people like it.
Bro, I think the tsunami on ED Maris is actually like visually the worst attack I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The tsunami, oh my gosh.
You guys compared it to the game I was playing on stream yesterday, which is like a low budget indie dungeon crawler that I got for $10.
$5, $2,
So,
$2.
it'll probably be the best game of all time, but still, it's like kind of sad.
I think don't you think his wall actually I don't want to say the wall is his worst attack, because the thing is the wall ED Libra, I would say his wall looks like his worst attack, but it's not, because oh dude, there's so much other bad looking stuff in the fight. Like
It's just pointless, and like it looks kind of like a texture they stole from like an old
an
game.
asset library.
Yeah, it feels like it's an asset library and they recolored it. I don't know what it is specifically.
How did you I don't know how you found out you could jump. This is the most nonsensical shit I've ever seen in my life.
Potato said it, and then I tried it. It actually worked.
Does that, I know you said one of your standards for bosses in depth is like you like when your depth is realistic. Does that actually make the boss go lower for you?
Yeah, like Rolana, I feel like she's too easy to kind of do cool shit on.
That's why everybody loves her, because
I
you
don't
could
like when bosses miss their attacks when you don't really do much work.
so you want sort of your cool shit depth to be actually rewarding and not kind of free.
Yeah, like I don't like how Radagon, if you like just hit him, his things will go over your head.
I like that. I find it cool.
Yeah, but it also just makes it so you can kind of like bully him whenever he's doing that.
That's the fun part. As long as you don't
No.
abuse it. As long as you don't abuse it.
Yeah, I try not to abuse it.
It depends what you play though. If you play
That's
like,
other-
I only play Katana and I only use R1, so that's never an issue for me because you never duck that low. But if you're on a greatsword, uh-oh.
Yeah. I feel like Midra is like the perfect depth, but you know, the rest of the fight is kind of like,
It's lacking.
yeah, but like I think that's the perfect depth. Like you can crouch his attacks, you can jump his attacks.
There's
but,
a
like,
decent
you
bit
have
of
to
a
actually
demand for
reward
the
it.
decent demand for the depth.
I like crouching the spin. Like I know it makes it kind of like comically easy, but that's just like a cool
Cool little thing, yeah, you can
mechanic.
sneak in. Hold on, I gotta go say something straight.